Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Binance Coin. I'm going to explain to you some things. I post that stuff on Twitter about NASDAQ. Don't know if all of you followed it, explaining how the NASDAQ is more than likely it's going to be bullish for a little while. It's going to come down for a correction, guys, after it finishes that peak at about 12,400, maybe 12,600. Depends on how much of a throwover it's going to have. It's going to come down, and possibly Bitcoin will be coming down too with it. Just do a correction. I don't think it's going to be too much of a big deal, but that will be the time the bears will start jumping up and down. So I'm forewarning you that could happen. But I wanted to go over Binance Coin, go over other assets, and I can explain to you why that Binance Coin here is probably going to be going on trajectory up like that. Okay. Very, very simple. I think it's plain as day. Anybody's telling you it's going down doesn't know how to read charts, in my opinion. Could it? It could, but it needs to get up a lot higher. Up here, finish these off before that. So you just evaluate it once it gets up to those areas, guys. That's how I see it. But right here in this 4-hour chart, I'm going to go over to a 4-hour chart. This right here is a 5-wave move right there. Boom. Back in three. This was a flat move that it made, okay? So it went 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. It made little tiny 5 waves. It ran out there, guys. You can see there's your highest peak. Boom, okay? So that's what the count is right there. So you got impulse up. You got a 3-wave swing here. You got a 3-wave flat right there. And then you got a B, C for wave 2. Okay. Go back out to the daily. Make this plain as day. Show you why it's bullish. Don't think anything's happening to Binance Coin, guys. Even they're trying to throw everything at it. Here's this wave sequence. Its correction came down and took almost everything out. Okay. So you got a second wave. Now you have this wave back to a 4-hour. Show you guys this real quick. Wave 1, sideways, wave 2, completely normal. Up in 3, back down to a 4. So 4 went deep, opposite that second. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for another wave 1, 2. So right here, 1, 2, 3, back up, and then a swing back down over here. Go back out to the daily. Binance is good because it's giving you clues what's going to be happening with the cryptocurrency market, guys. I'm not saying it's going to start next week, but it's probably going to start. So you can see right here, this move was a little bit, didn't have really the super strength off the bottom in RSI, but it did get up into the oversold territory, telling you most likely it's an impulse move. 3-way swing. Here's another one. Went up pretty good. Now it went just above that one. That's probably telling you this is a first wave of a third wave. That's why it went that high, guys. Because the third waves have more momentum, okay? So now we went to this correction. You can see in this one, it came all the way back down here, okay? So you check into go to an 8-hour chart right now, and here's another wave. Up, you see that? And then Binance is coming really good, correcting that whole cycle right there. It could be probably an area down near 300 for Binance if you want to start getting into longs or something around there. Keep track of the rest of the markets, guys, but you can see here in the 4-hour 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there, guys. Strong 5th wave compared to the first wave. I'm not worried about divergence. First waves and third waves typically will do that and leave out the divergence. That's another clue. Sometimes you go look at Bitcoin, does the same thing right there, but you probably see the divergence on like a 3-hour. So that peak to that peak, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back in 3 waves. Could it double correct? It could. So back to a 12-hour chart for you guys. Show you why it's bullish. Here's your 1. Here's your 2. Here's your 1. Here's your 2. Here's your 1. And your potentially 2 come back down that area, guys. You can see it right here in the RSI. This is a flat. That was your indication that was a flat. I knew that was a flat when it was happening. That right there, third wave. And here's another strong wave off the bottom on the 12-hour chart, guys. Okay. So here's the deal. Let's say perhaps it finishes that minor wave 1 there. This is the trajectory it will take more than likely to the third wave, back to the 4th, up to the 5th, to the 3rd, to the primary fourth wave, and up to a fifth, somewhere between $800 and $1,000, guys. And if you go back out here to a weekly chart and take a look at this, that Binance coin did not finish a fifth wave. All right. Unless you want to say that's a truncated fifth, you could. I don't believe it. Now with a wave like that and a wave like that and just pulls off that wave like that, no way, guys. Bitcoin and Ethereum were bullish. Phantom was bullish. Cardano was bullish. This wave should have gone up and completed right up in there, but it needed to correct longer, okay? So how do I know that's a fourth wave correction? You take a fib, you pull the fib retracement on the whole third wave, and boom, right in that area. Let me put on the candles to get a better target for you guys. Oh, it's all the way down here, actually. It wicked all the way down there. And you can see, where did it hang out at? 0.236 came back around, hung on to that 0.236, tagged it right there, and it's still hanging right onto it, guys. 0.236 for a fourth wave correction with a third wave of that magnitude is a hyper bullish coin, guys. Okay. Normally it's 382 for the correct the whole third wave like that. Okay. And then if you take the length of this first wave, just like so, just want to go over this, guys. That's a little too deep. Let me just go to candle bodies and you just stick it right in that area. Probably my fib targets. Yeah, my fib targets are a little bit lower, but I wouldn't count it getting up to something that high. Could it? It could, I suppose. I'm going to be a little more conservative, between $800 and $1,000 for Binance coin, guys. You can take a look at this back on the daily. Now, could this be A? This was a massive B, and then it's working on a C wave. It could be, guys, but highly unlikely with this wave structure right here in this RSI, okay? I find it difficult to believe that it'll be doing that, but it could. If it is, then these are the targets you'd want to be checking out, at least up to the peak of that wave right there at 402, and then up into these areas as high as 572 is what I'd be checking out, just to be on the safe side. But you can see support over here. So, all this area right here, this area, wick down below at this area, and it's hanging on to this area right here. And this is undeniable right here. You have impulse up, a three-wave swing, impulse up, a three-wave swing, and impulse up, a three-wave swing. You tell me what the probability is. And Binance is probably going to be going a certain trajectory. Just saying. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.